Shalom. I want to begin first and foremost, giving all praises to the Heavenly Father Yahweh and His only begotten Son Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jehovah and Jesus. I want to give all praises in the ancient Hebrew tongue while facing the east. Call halal, la, Yahweh, Mahasam Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kadash, Barakti Yahweh, Barakti Yahweh Shai, the water. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kadash. Double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Yasharala, Greatmillstone. Shalom to the 144,000. Shalom to the elect. My name is Maka Allah, and today I want to talk about the chariots of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. The chariots of God are 20,000. Even thousands of angels. Yahweh is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place. Okay, and then those chariots, that's just another word for so-called UFOs. All right, so-called UAPs. All right, unidentified flying objects, unidentified aerial phenomenon. All right, those so-called flying saucers. All right, those are the chariots of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai being piloted by angels. Right now, okay, it says here as in Sinai. Okay, and that's because in Sinai too, right, that mountain that Moses went up onto, that was a chariot. All right, Exodus 20 verse 18. And all the people saw the thunderings and the lightnings and the noise of the trumpet and the mountain smoking. And when the people saw it, they removed and stood afar off. All right, because they were scared of that chariot, man. They saw that chariot and they were terrified, man. All right, that is what was taking Moses every time he went up. He went up into that chariot and to speak with the Lord, and then he got sent back down. All right, so these vehicles exist, man. All right, NASA, tries to cover it up. The government tries to cover it up. Try to cover up the footage and all that. But hey, you get situations like this, anyways. Drone swarms targeting U.S. military bases are operated by Mothership UFO, claims top Pentagon official. Okay, now Esau does have his hidden technology. All right, so you gotta take everything with a grain of salt. This could just be Esau bullshitting, but even if he's bullshitting, there are cases where the U.S. Air Force has encountered the chariots of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man, and not just the U.S. Air Force. All right, militaries around the world as well. A retired senior Pentagon official has confirmed that UFO motherships were spotted releasing swarms of smaller craft, adding further mystery to the still unexplained intrusions over multiple U.S. military bases. All right, and there's going to come a time where all the chariots are going to reveal themselves, man. All right, and they're going to attack. Okay. They're gonna attack, and you see that it says, what the F is this? Maybe ram it. Ukrainian soldiers film disc UFO hovering against the wind. All right, so hey, like I said, it's not just American Air Force. Got the Ukrainian Air Force encountering them, because they're keeping tabs on all those things happening over there in that war, man. Right, they're keeping tabs all over the world. And most of them just, be looking like that. But some of them be having different appearances, like spheres. Like a sphere of light. lost the damn article. It's all good. I got the Spanish version over here. Hold on. Actually, I just reload. All right, so I showed, basically everything I could show here, but all right, these vehicles ain't gonna be a match for Yahweh Bashim El Shai, man, for his military. All right, and it talks a little bit about that in Second Esdras. All right, and Yahweh Shai is gonna come back in a UFO, in a giant UFO. Second Esdras 13, starting at 3. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. All right, that man is talking about Yahweh Shai. The thousands of heaven is talking about the angels that he's coming with. All right, if you remember what he said in Matthew, I believe Matthew 24, he said the Son of Man is going to come with an innumerable amount of angels. And they're coming to get the elect, all right, and also they're going to come to destroy, to kill people. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. All right, and when he turns that position of the position of that ship, all right, facing certain people, man, certain directions, people are going to be trembling, man, crapping themselves. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire. Right, so that's talking about the laser beams coming out of the mothership, Salakia, the fathership. All right. All right, those laser beams coming out. A good example of that is that movie Mars Attacks. Okay, and also War of the Worlds. All right, they're going to be zapping people, turning them to dust. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. All right, there's going to be all these militaries, all the militaries of all these countries gathered for World War III. Hey, they're going to say they're going to stop fighting, like Ronald Reagan said. They're going to stop fighting. They're going to join forces against Yahweh Shai, man. All right, they're going to send their air forces out there. All right, like it says, from the four winds of the heaven. They're going to send their air forces, but they're not going to be able to do anything. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain, and flew up upon it. All right, and that's talking about a big fathership. All right, a big spaceship, big so-called UFO. But I would have seen the region or place where out the hill was graven, and I could not. All right, because it's gonna be that big. It's gonna be so big, it's gonna cover the skies, man. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight. All right, because they're gonna see that it's gonna be a one-sided war. All right, asymmetrical warfare. All right, one side is gonna have a huge advantage over the other, so the side with the disadvantage is gonna be shitting themselves. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. All right, hey, that's talking about those laser beams coming out of them chariots, man. They're just gonna be zapping. Planes come up, man, they get blasted, man, with laser fire. All right, just completely burnt. All right, completely shot up out of the sky, man. And not one of the chariots of the Lord are going to be taken down. All right, All right, imagine a war where one side has no casualties, man. All right, and just like it says in Revelation 12, all right, he's gonna have no more place in heaven, man. After all these vehicles get shot down, okay. All right, all these vehicles get shot down. All of Esau's planes. All right, he's gonna have no more place in heaven, man. All right, he will have no more place found in heaven for him. All right, and Yahweh Shai is gonna be completely victorious, man. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there. I hope the video was edifying. Shalom.